Good Vibes Goddess Tarot. So today we're doing a pick a card reading for on forgetting to be grateful, to see what you're forgetting to be grateful about. So we have 3 piles today and we have 3 questions. Question 1 is, what do you want that you do not have? Second question is, what can you do to better appreciate the things that you have? And question 3 is, what are you most grateful for? So we have 3 piles here today. So for pile 1, we have ground yourself. And for pile 2, we have, hold on, gotta get the cards together. We have dream journal. And for pile 3, we have read. Alright. So those are the 3 piles that we have here today. So reiterate, ground yourself, dream journal, and read. If that's not working for you, 25, 20, 42. If that's not working, 7, 2, 6. Like, pick a number, pick a pile, and I'll see you over there. Hi there, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So, we're going to talk about what are you forgetting to be grateful about or grateful for. Question 1 is, what do you want that you do not have? What can you do to better appreciate what you do have? And what are you most grateful for? Oh, I created another deck. It's reality TV shows. Okay, little reality TV show quotes. It's making an appearance. So, prepare for that. First we have find your bliss. I follow a path I love and I am fully aligned to my soul's purpose. It's number 15. And 15 reduced to 6. And 6 is all about like collaborating and working together to build something, beautiful, pretty much. And also, like, you have to reform and reflect and reform on what you're building. You also have to like be able to process and always check back and in with yourself and seeing if that's what you want to do, if it's right for you. Is it like, do you like it and stuff like that? And critique it or like tweak it where you need to be tweaked, and then moving on and moving forward where you can be in a place where you're comfortable with the end results. Next card, 15, 14. We have fire element. I ignite the fire within me that can, tongue twister. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. And that's number 14. And 14 reduced to 5. And 5 is temporary. And it's a change, a conflict, transition. But it's all like, it's fiery. It's temporary. It goes out at some point in time. Like I said before, like you check in with yourself and seeing like if it's still making you happy, if you like the way that it looks, and if you don't, like, you critique it, you move it around, you add something to try, you take away something and stuff like that to fix it, change it, transform it. And next we have water element. I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. All right, and that's 11. And 11 is, you know, it's an angel number. It's two ones, and one's supposed to be like the beginning, your intuition, your creation, and you know. But reduced to two, and two is all about collaborating, bringing in balance, duality. You know, and then we have water and fire, like they're complete opposites. You have to bring those into balance, you know, to be able to move forward. You have to take action, which is fire, and your emotions and your intuition. You have to take, which is water. You have to take action on that, and like do what makes you feel happy. Like I said before, like if you know, like certain things when you were a kid, right? You enjoyed doing certain things with your parents and stuff like that, right? You found it was happiness with you. You found that, right? But at some point in time, you outgrew it, right? And you had to, you know, change and find something else to, you know, have that connection or move on and feel better. But but you were still able to know that you no longer wanted to do that thing anymore, you know. It's like you ready and you acted on that. So no, y'all no longer do that. Y'all find something else to do to feel connected and grounded, and you know, share that quality time with each other. Okay. So we have, you don't have the permission to talk to me, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I was just talking about you no longer want to do something with somebody. Like you don't, they don't even have the permission to talk to you, bro. Like you don't. They really not sparking no type of bliss or happiness. Like you don't want to be around them. You changing that, transforming that to find a place where you're more comfortable. And then we have, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Is it me? Is it because I expect too much of these ninjas? I don't know. Um, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I forgot who said this. I'm gonna be honest. But it's like, you know, once you realize that you just want to be happy, you not letting anybody disturb your peace or any way, shape, or form. You just gonna transform that. And you moving forward, leaving, like you're not going back and forth with anybody. You leaving it there. You're not even like, and when you leaving it, you like when it's left. Okay, when you said what you said and it's done, you're not coming back to it. You're not even giving them permission to even come back to talk to you to like reconcile with it. Like you're good. Like you're moving on. And you moving like, and you're leaving it there. Like it is what it is. Now we have, as a woman, you should just value yourself. And that's Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I remember Miss Nikki Baby said that, and then the person threw up in their hand. It's, I ain't like that, but yeah, like you start finding your bliss. You start valuing yourself more. Have feeling like standing more in your boundaries and not let anybody overstep them and treat you any which way that they want to. You know, you standing up for yourself and defending yourself and saying that this is not okay, and you know, trying to change it. Saying like, speaking your mind, speaking your truth, moving away from people that no longer fit you, like suits you and stuff like that, or you no longer fit in with them. You moving and finding somebody else. You're not trying to, you know, it's like a puzzle piece. Like you're not trying to force yourself to fit into some place or you don't. You go find your own little place where you belong. And then we have, I have a good life. Have a good life or die. I don't care. It was like, sorry. It was, ooh, a Real Housewife of, I don't know. But Hey, like like I said before, like once you move on, you move on. You leaving it there. Like you're not even allowing them to come back in and reconciling. Like you burn it. Like you trying to find your peace. It's either they want to come in and be your peace. If they trying to be a distraction, um, heartache or anything like that, you cutting them out. Like you just like, yep, nope, you can stay there. I'm gonna go about my business. I don't care what you do with your life, but I'm gonna go be happy with mine. Like, you know. And we have, do you see stupid written across my forehead? Basketball wife. Like, you're not letting somebody sit in your face and play you like a fool. Like, no, you saying it's time. Like, exit that way. You know, you're trying to either you need to be your own peace, okay? And once you find your own peace and you start defending that, anybody that try to like combat you, like be like argumentative about the boundaries that you have and try to overcross them or overstep them, you cutting those people out and realizing that if they really cared about you, they wouldn't have overstepped your boundaries and crossed them in the first place. And you know, play you for a fool, knowing that it was a boundary of yours. You just cut them off and don't even like allow them to talk to you. You just like, bye, like bye, Felicia. Like you're not even really entertaining or bothering them. Like, and then with because water is, like I said before, your intuition, your emotions, your creativity, your daydreams is a lot. So it's like you're not allowing anybody to play with you or try to feed you, play you like a fool or anything like that. You just trying to be happy and continue to be happy. If they want to sit in, fairyland and be delusional, you allow them to sit there and be delusional while you go find your, peace and happiness somewhere else. Then we have stop fucking whining. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. With that fire element here, like, and then that intuition, you have to, like I said before, you have to take action on your own intuitive nudges. Those gut feelings, you have to take action on that. No one else feels that but you. Everyone has like that gut feelings, but that we have it for different things, trying to tell us different things and when to act on different things. Yours might be telling you to move away from some people, act on this, do this, and you might be ignoring it, and it's trying to help you find your bliss. And you sitting here complaining, wondering why things not getting better, when it's just like, because you're allowing people to talk to you, giving permission to people to talk to you that you need to like take those permission away from. Okay, and leave them out in the cold and don't care what's going on, cause you're not the problem. They trying to play you like you stupid, and you're not. Next we have believe what you see. Your intuition, your third eye trying to tell you like it's time for a change. Leave these people out in the cold. Like, then we have face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. What I said. Okay, you can have these people over here being delusional. Are you gonna be over here being delusional with these people, or are you gonna be over here in your little reality bubble, let her to her facing, the truth? Believe what you see. Cause they would legit try to play you like you stupid, and like they never did something or anything like that, when knowing damn well that they did it. Okay. You have to be aware of that. Some people are just straight liars for no reason. And then we have ask a fucking expert. We have don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. So if it's like not military, like health wise, you'd be so surprised on how this generation don't know how to take care of themselves. Okay, go to a doctor, go to a hospital, like go to a doctor or urgent care, and then let them tell you if you need to go to the hospital. But if it's therapy, go to a therapist. I recommend, get a few sessions, fill it out. You know, ask a lawyer if you need ask somebody that's qualified to give you help. Like it's skilled to give you help, and stuff like that. Next we have connect with crystals. My little crystal thing is over there, and that's mad far for me to get to tell you which crystals you should connect with. Oh, we have 11 again. 2 11s. And then we also have the ground yourself. The crystals that help ground you, I believe, is black tourmaline, obsidian, let me check in my book. I think I have some written down. I don't think it's in this book. It's my other book. Never mind. Let me get it. Let's try to. Oh, okay. See what crystals you help connect with. But then every time I do this, some herbs come out as well. So just be prepared for that. Like, might need to connect with some crystals and some herbs. We don't know. Put them in a little cup. You can shower with them, bathe with them. The herbs, not the some crystals can't go in water. You can sleep with the crystals, meditate with the crystals, hold the crystals while, stuff like that. We have dragon blood jasper. And let's start pulling these over to the center. We have Kumbaba jasper. Then we have mugwort herb. And I believe that's good for like banishing or casting out, cleansing. I don't know. I know I'm not gonna say this right, so I'm just gonna show it to you. We have blue something. And there's goldstone. Let me show you the other herbs that came out. We have thyme or thyme, however way you want to say it. And I forgot what that one's good for. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. Then we have St. John wort herb. And I believe that one is also good for cleansing, but it's like a whole bunch of other things that it's good for too. And then we have catnip herb. And I think that one was like for protection. Now we're going to get into the tarot part. So we have the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is all about, or normally it's about like heartache, heartbreak, betrayal. A harsh truth, painful truth. In this deck, it's not really a heart anymore. It's so it's a lot of emotional turmoil, and my bad, I was trying to put the cards away. Put these away at the same time. Next card we have is the Queen of Wands, Mother of Wands, And in this deck, it's a snake, right? For wands, pretty much are snakes, because it's supposed to represent the shedding of the skin and being able to transform and change and stuff like that. Well, wands is also fire, but like I said before, it's always like your action, but it could also be like your ego and your pride, which she can sometimes represent. She's very could be very superficial and do things out of you know superficial gain, materialistic gain, because it's flashy or it looks nice. It was designer. She will get it, stuff like that. He went to Jared's, stuff like that. The more focused on money than the reality of it. Like if they hurt you and they broke your heart and they sitting here lying to your face, it doesn't matter like what they can. It shouldn't matter what they can buy you. They lying to you. That's hurting you enough. That's putting you in an emotional distress in some way, shape, or form. And if they continue to do it and brushing it under the rug, like it's okay, or because you're making it seem like it's okay because he's buying you whatever, he can buy you this, and the third, That's why your heart is no longer hard anymore. You become numb to it. And then, there's like eggs back here, and then there's the wand. She's like protecting her. She's trying to protect her ego, which is why she put up this facade that everything is okay. Like the water is fine when the water is not really fine, bro. Like she is heartbroken. She is like, like those people that you talk to them and like you go up to them and be like, "Oh, how you doing?" And they be like, "I'm okay." And then, within like 2 seconds later, they sitting here fighting back tears. They're not okay. Like, that's a cry for help. Like, talk to somebody. It's okay. You don't have to be strong all the time. You don't have to be. It's impossible to be strong all the time. Okay? Like, it's fine. You will not be okay all the time. It's alright. It's alright. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to be down. But we can't stay down. That's the thing. It's okay to be down, but it's not okay to stay down. Okay? And then we have the Hermit. It's talking about that fire, And it's all about, the Hermit is all about like that inner wisdom, going within, seek to get those answers, finding those answers that you need to find, and know what to take action on. Your intuition, leading the way, guiding the way, telling you what to take action on, and what to move on, change on, or take action on, and stuff like that. And then you have a turtle here. Turtles go within their shell when they're scared, and then from time to time they put their little freaking nails out, and them shits hurt. It's just I had 2 turtles, and you will think they would be used to me cleaning their tank, but they wouldn't be childish from time to time. And then always will put their nails out if you hold them in a way that they don't like. And, it's their way of trying to defend themselves from being hurt and harmed. Yes. So you have to, like, be able to realize and adjust that. Accept that, but with this, believe what you see, and then the Hermit here is like, you have to, like I said, but with this, where it said, like, believe what you see. Like, are you going to face reality, live in reality, accept the truth, or sit here and be delusional? Which one is it? Because the Hermit is not delusional. The Queen of Wands is delusional, okay? The Hermit's not delusional. He sees what's going on, know what he need to act on, and this, that, and the third, and he gonna act on it. He don't care if he gotta do it by himself, be by himself for a while. He alright. He know it's better to be by himself than to be around a whole bunch of fake people that don't really love him. It's like, it's best to have like empty cups than to have cups full of fake love and stuff like that. You can just fill your own cups with your own love and stuff like that. Loving yourself, caring for yourself, rather than having people say in your face, like, treat you like boo-boo the fool, because you're not. You know, because he once he awakens to this like this hurt and this pain, he's gonna like react to it and try to get it out of there because he don't want to deal with that. Which is why we have like allow your intuition to just flow with it, but you have to take action on it. It's trying to send you those gut feelings so you could take actions on it. You have to pick up on it and be like, every time I'm around this person, I feel this way, or I get this, like, this little feeling that something, like, something's off, something's weird. Maybe I should, like, stop going around that person, distance myself from that person, and stuff like that. Set boundaries. And, you know, move on and move forward so I feel more at peace and more comfortable in my like space in my environment. And then we have the sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. You know, you're finding your bliss and you're finding your peace and your happiness. Cutting people out, not allowing them to bother you, affect your peace and your happiness once you start getting stable and grounded with yourself. And, you know, taking action that we had before on what you need to take action on, because the sun illuminates everything. It's going to shine a light on this pain that you keep burying, trying to pretend like everything is okay when it's not okay. And it's okay. It's alright. You don't have to be strong all the time. It's alright. Okay? That just means that you was being strong for too long and you're tired. It's so everyone gets tired once from time to time. It's okay. Take that break. It's alright. Alright? It's okay. It's alright. You don't gotta, you know, drain yourself dry, work yourself too much. It's alright. It's okay. Everyone has their down periods. They down, I don't even say they down week. Like, they're down month. They down year. It's alright. It's okay. But you can't stay down. Okay? You gotta get back up. The sun, it rises every morning. Like, it goes down and it rises. It goes down and it rises. You know, we have them ups and we have them downs. But we gotta get back up, okay? Right. It's like, we might have been hurt before, but we gotta take those lessons that we have, like, take what we learned from that, heal and move on. We can't allow it to continue, like, to dwell and fester into something bigger, because then it's going to continue hurting us until we, you know, pay attention to it, bring it, and heal it actually. But then it's like, so much time has passed, it's a bigger wound or a bigger scar than what it was from the beginning. If we had just nipped it in the bud from the beginning. And then we have the strength card. Now, I was about to say, like, talking about pride and ego, because I think I said that before earlier, right? Then, you know, we have the strength, which is also like pride and ego. And then the Queen of Wands will sit here and try to pretend like everything is all fine and dandy while knowing that they're not okay. Okay? Like, while knowing that it's not, it's either just pride and ego, superficial. And then this is two energies of the sun, and the strength card is Leo energy, right? And it's supposed to be like action and stuff like that. And then from time to time, Leos want to be the whole party of the room, or like the party person, the go-to person, very passionate, uplifting, center focused. But from time to time, they're very like shallow people. Like they're, or like, if you really try to talk to them and ask them like a truthful, like honest question, they try to brush it off that they're okay when they're really not okay. You see like the infinity symbol on top of his head, round and round. This heartbreak goes in their head and they try to suppress it and pretend like everything is okay by masking it and being charismatic as if like everything is okay, and tell you sweet little nothings in your ear when it's legit just nothings, right? You have to shine a light on that. Realize that. They're just trying to play you for a fool. There will be some people out there that try to play you for a fool, and it's just best to just look at them, you know, ask questions if you need to ask questions, and move on and move forward. If you have some wounds that you need to heal, those wounds. Stop pretending like everything is all fine and dandy, because you're not okay. Okay? But to stop fucking whining about it, you're not okay. Stop pretending like you are. It's okay. It's alright to ask for help. It's okay to go talk to somebody. You can write it down if you need to write it down. Um, ask for help. Like it's just, it is what it is. You know. And another meaning for the strength card is like confidence, and you need to like, cause to build strength means that you were scared, or you was like you had some fears and stuff like that. You wasn't fully confident in yourself. You have to realize that you're confident enough to heal this pain and move on and move forward. You don't have to stay in a place where you don't really want to be. And you know, because you sitting here hiding away in your little shell, pretending like everything is okay when everything is not okay. When you peek your head out, you looking around and you just trying to pretend like the water is fine. Like, no, you don't want to be there. The water is not fine. It's not okay. And I'm gonna use the affirmations deck. You're the first pal, so I might as, cause this, like, you're not okay. Like, it's just, I'm sorry, but you like, it's alright. You know, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to go talk to somebody. It's alright to have, you know, if you're struggling, that's okay. Like, people been there. Everyone struggles from time to time. Like, even musicians, like, when you hear their songs for a long period of time and then you stop hearing their songs and stuff like that. Now, from time to time, they stop writing. No, they stop making music, but they're still a writer. But they're not getting as much money as they was if they was making their own music, their own song and stuff like that. So it's just like, you know, it's okay. Everyone has their little period, their little time where, you know, they're fire and they're very popular, right? And then there's another time where, you know, you no longer everyone's cup of tea and everyone's flavor. And that's okay. Okay. So we have here a couple of things. Why do I compare myself to others? How to cope with my insecurities? How do I stop comparing myself to others? One thing to keep in mind, half of the times there's other people. You're faking to be happy. There might be another person around you also pretending to be happy and masking their happiness. So why try to compare yourself to that person? You're comparing yourself to somebody that's also masking their feelings and pretending that everything is fine and everything's okay. You, like, it happens. You know, some people, you know, they be like, misery likes company. Look at, like, that's legit a real life thing. You try to find people, you know, one person is miserable and then they don't like you just because you're doing you, and then you know, they go find another person that don't like you just because you're doing you, and then boom, those two are friends, and then misery just continue growing and building of them looking at you and then not liking you while you just going on and living your life. That's misery likes company, and then it festers and it's growing. You're not paying attention to these people, but they're paying a lot of attention to you, and then they're communicating between each other and be like, have you seen what such and such posted? And then you see it's just a cycle. You see, it's an ongoing cycle, a loop. Just and you remove yourself. Even if you remove yourself, they still looking. They probably still look. It is what it is. So it's just like you can't please everybody. Everyone is not gonna like you. And then there's gonna be some people around you, saying that there will be some people around you that have like secret animosity towards you, or like secretly like jealous of you in some way, shape, or form. And you know, you have to deal with that too, and then realize that you thought these people were your friends, or you really care for them and they seem to not care for you. And you have to be able to heal from those wounds and move on and let it go. Like, it's bittersweet. You can go find your actual true happiness, and don't let this person slow you down or affect it. They just become a memory. But the affirmation is, I will not compare myself to to strangers on the internet. If the camera will just work with me real fast. There we go. Next we have, who am I when I am trying my best? What will success look like for me? Then the affirmation is, I like to work hard. And we have that ask that expert. Like, if you, with the stop fucking whining, I would say if you want to do something, right? And you've been saying that you want to do it for a while, and there's been people around you that say like, oh, you talk about this nonstop, or you're never gonna do it, because this and the third, or it would never go up, or it never blow up, or you'll never be successful, or stuff like that. Just rather than asking those people, go ask like a actual professional. Ask an expert, ask someone that's actually qualified to give you like actual advice, rather than your friends or something like that, who might not even be qualified to help you in the way that you wanted to be helped, or that you need to be helped. And then we have, what is the hardest thing I have ever had to go through? How do I motivate myself through the struggle times? And then the affirmation is, my strength is greater than my struggles. Which is the Hermit. It's all about like going inside, analyzing, calculating, learning the lessons that you need to learn, and then coming out and taking action on whatever you just analyzed. You said, realize, and moving on. Whatever was shined, the light, you see the fire, whatever that was shined, a little aha moment, epiphany moment with inside of you, you moving on, you're taking action on it, right? Because if you don't, you just be stuck in your head with the woulda, coulda, shouldas, and talking about you're gonna do it and you never do it, or everything is okay. Having like a script in your head, right? When certain people ask certain things, and have a whole script in your head, and like knowing what to say, but it's hurting you because you're lying and it's not true. Like you saying that you're okay, but then like 2 seconds later holding back tears because you're not okay. Like, which is why I asked. Like, I was like, you ain't had to lie. What was going on, like stuff like that. If you need to cry, cry. It's all right. It's okay. And we have, what skills and qualities do I currently possess to accomplish my dreams? How can I strengthen or add to these capacities? Hold on, card fell. Okay. Then the affirmation is, I have the power to achieve my dreams. Because you do. You have to just take action on it. Stop living with the woulda, coulda, shouldas. I would do this and just do it. Take a shot. Try it. Talk to a professional first. If you need to learn something, learn it. Research. We have Google at our fingertips all the time. Then we have, when is the last time I truly felt alive? What can I do to feel like that more often? Then the affirmation is, when I stop and take a breath, I notice I have wings. What I said about stop pretending that everything is okay when things are not okay. Like, it's like, if some, like, is a reason why someone will ask. Like, okay? Like, it's a reason. Like, if you've been seeing him mask and pretend like everything is fine and everything is okay, maybe you have to, acknowledge that. Like, you're not happy. You're not okay. Okay? This is not making you happy. If you don't know what will make you happy, that's fine. A lot of people don't know what will make them happy. Okay? But being around a whole bunch of group of people that do not make you happy, or doesn't even remotely give you like a chuckle, like you want to talk to them every day, like to check up on them, care, but you don't even care to be around them, it makes it real hard, okay, to keep pretending that everything is fine and everything's okay. You start being like miserable and more miserable, and then that's when you start getting to depressed and despair, and it's just no, okay. And then we have, what are the things that make you happy? What I said. But what are the things that make you happy? Draw a picture in your journal of something that makes you happy. And then the affirmation is, I allow myself to be happy no matter what. And then we have, what should I do to make myself feel worthy and successful? How can I appreciate my worth? And then we have, oh yeah, as a woman you should value yourself. As a person you should value yourself. Okay? Like, you deserve respect. You deserve love. You deserve equality. You deserve to be treated with respect, care, love, all that. Okay? And then we have, I'm worthy. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty much all that I'm seeing for you, pal one, for this reading. I don't know if I have to do that, the affirmation for any of the other decks. So this could be like a little secret, little dessert. Probably will do it for the other decks either way. But you got it first. So that's all I'm saying for you. If you feel like this reading resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, thank you for watching. Bye. Hello there, pal 2. Welcome to your reading. Hold on, I done lost the book where I had the questions written in. Oh, so we have 3 questions today. We have, what do you want that you do not have? What can you do to better appreciate what you do have? And what are you most grateful for? I created a deck, right, that have reality TV show quotes in it. Right, so I have my cartoon like character deck with like memes and stuff like that, and animes, but now I have my reality TV show. Okay, that's different. So yeah. Let's see what we have here for you. So we have Flame of Wisdom with Crone. I am open to all wisdom and share it with gratitude. Oh, it has runes on it. I don't know what those runes mean, or the like. I know some of them, but I don't know the alphabet by heart. I'll be honest with you. And runes is Celtic and stuff like that. Vikings. And then the crone. Oh, it's 39. And 39 reduced to 12. Oh, no, it's 12. And 12 reduced to 3. And 3 is all about collaborating and teamwork. But the crone, speaking of threes, because that's what I was going to get with it, it's all, like the past, present, future. There's supposed to be the mother, the child, and the crone, which is supposed to be like the old lady. Like the past, which is, see? Yeah. Then we have integration 44. I combine minds, body, and soul to lift all humanity into a new dimension. Oh, well, past, present, future, mind, body, spirit, self. Your past self, future self, present self. Um, Me, myself, and I. Like it's. It's just different, like 3 different things of consciousness that you bring it together to, move on and move forward. Like, there's like the body, our actual body, the physical body, and then there's our brain, and within the brain there's like our ego, and then like the higher self. We have to balance in between those two to bring it into, to be able to take action. You also have to like be stable and secure and grounded in your body, because during spiritual awakening or immersion you have some ascension symptoms, or like spiritual awakening symptoms, something like make you feel like you're going crazy when you're not really going crazy. You're just you developing some new spiritual, some new spiritual gifts, okay? And like it is what it is from time to time. But yeah. I'm gonna read the next card. We have the nurturing heart mother. That's 19. I'm a protective spirit and reach out to all life with love and compassion. What did I, well, then remember, we had the crone, right? Right? And I said the 3, right? And I said it's past, present, future. Or it could be like mother, daughter, grandma, right? Right? And then we have mother. And we already had the grandma. I don't know if we're gonna get like the child. I don't know that, okay? I don't. I will be amazed if we do. It will. But yeah, it just means that you need to, nurture yourself, take care of yourself, plan for your future, think about your future. Ooh, it wasn't the child. It wasn't the child, because I was about to be like, oh shit, like that. Yo, like, but we have. Oh, did I say 19? 19 reduced to 10. 10 is completion. Um, Graduation. Things coming to an end, a close, a completion. It's done. It's finished. It's And then we have 44, and then 4 is 2 4 is supposed to be like a spirit number, an angel number. It means support. So they trying to support you by giving you love and compassion, and these loving messages to help you move on and move forward and take action on what you need to take action on. Because like birds and like owls, especially like owls, they're supposed to be very wise, and they see everything, because their head can turn all the way around. And supposed to be like also messengers from spirit, because I saw the little the feathers, which is also like a sign that spirit is around you, and they're also trying to help you and protect you and send you messages that they're there, they're supporting you, they're looking out for you. You know, just keep swimming. Um, Everything will be okay. And then we have Earth Angel 34. I am a protective guardian of Mother Earth, and I protect all who lives on her. And that is 7. And 7 is all about like internal works and anything, any internal conflicts that you may have and stuff like that. But mostly with Earth Angels, what I looked up or how I gathered it is that pretty much it's just here to help people learn something. You have something that you're meant to teach the world about. Okay? Like, so, and then we even have that with the way I said it. But we even have here with, to lift all of humanity. I had a whole conversation. So I forgot my train of thought. So we're just going to go into the next question. So we have... That's because you ain't sugar honey iced tea. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I forgot who said that. I'm gonna be honest. Next we have I don't have an explanation for you. Love and Hip Hop. Not Love and Hip Hop. Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know, they don't have no explanation to give you because they ain't shit. That's the explanation. Like, that is the explanation. Like, they did some ain't shit ass shit, okay? And they knew it was some ain't shit ass shit, and they still did it anyways. Like, that's the real wisdom right there. Like, if it walks like a duck and it's quacked like a duck, it's a duck. If you knew it was ain't shit, why would you do it? Then we have You're Fired, the apprenticeship. Like I said, they knew it was some ain't ass shit, and they did it anyways. That's why they can't explain it. Like they, because they knew, they was aware. They knew the consequences, and they did it anyways. They threw caution to the wind. It was like, I might get fired, but F it. Like, I'm going to do it anyways. And then we have, she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Real Housewives. Don't know which one. Right? That's why they don't got no explanation. They did something that was unrational. And knew it would throw them out in the cold, cast them out in the cold. You would just turn your back on them. Be like, yep, nope, I'm going to go away. Till you stay here, I'm going to go here. You're bugging. They knew it was some ain't shit. Like I said, if it walks like a duck and it's quacked like a duck, it's a duck. They didn't. And they knew what they was doing. And then try to play crazy like, why are you mad though? Like you're crazy for being mad at the ain't shit that they did. Like, Like, then we have call the fire department. Hold on. Call the fire department. Honey, that is hot. And we have what show? So you think you can dance? Right? They did some shit. Some ain't ass. Some. They did some shit. Right? And it was. They ain't shit, right? Hot ass mess. Crazy and delusional, right? Can't explain themselves. Because they knew it. They was aware of it. They knew what they was doing. They knew you're going to be like, get the hell out of my face. But they decided, I'm going to go out with a bang. I'm going to do it anyways. And I'm going to go out with a bang. It's what? And we have my vibe right now is just living life. Like they decided I'm gonna go out with a bang. Like we have. I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm angry. And they was keeping up with the Kardashian. It was I believe it's Courtney that says this. But back to what I was reading. We have I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm angry. And when I'm angry, I want to do some angry shit. Like you see. Like you see, like they did some shit that they knew was gonna piss you off, and gonna sit here like Boo Boo the fucking fool, looking at you like you're crazy for being mad, while they knew that you was gonna be mad. Like you were just living your life, minding your business, and they came to bother you, and you just like, yep, no, get out my face, like get out my face, like. And they continue to try to bother you with no explanation, no cause, no reason, no nothing. Right? You just minding your business, living life, and they sit here try to provoke you, and then you start reacting. Now you're crazy for reacting that way. And it's like, no. 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 You should never provoked me. Like, you know? And then we have that project, that idea, that project, that person, that idea is waiting. And then we have, get after that shit, the world has your back. So, we have we have the Earth Angel with the world in her hand. You might, piece of information, piece of knowledge might help set you free. Help you put things all together. That this person, like I said, if it walks like a duck and it's quiet like a duck, it's a duck. If this person continuously do ain't shit, they continue to do shit that ain't shit. They just an ain't shit ass person. Okay, you have to realize that they're an ain't shit ass person. And it is what it is. Okay? And move on and move forward. That's how you have a better life. Okay? Not surrounding yourself with ain't shit ass people. That's a hot ass mess. Like, a hot ass mess. And you ain't shit? That's a lie. That's a lie. Let them go. Let it go. Be your own peace and happiness. And then we have meditate. You meditate, you get that piece of knowledge. You, in the present moment, you have, your mind, trying to connect your mind, body, and soul. Your intuition start flowing. You get intuitive downloads. Start being able to see clearly, put two and two together, to help you move on and move forward. And then we also have dream journals. If you overthinking, they could be sending you messages in your dreams, trying to help you, show you the next step to let this ain't shit ass person go. Cause you have 2/3 of of the situation, okay? But with this Earth Angel here, it could be saying like you are the other person, like you co-creating with spirit and like your past and your present and your future to move on and move forward. But you have to realize what needs to be let go and what needs to be fired and no longer suit you and worked on. Like you can't be out here working with delusional people, okay? Like you can't be out here working with nut jobs. Like you ever watch those movies where there's mental patients and stuff like that, and they're in a mental ward and stuff like that, and a visitor will come, and there's one of the patients that's legit a patient will try to convince you that they work there, and it's mad convincing, and Because they get real. They know what's supposed to be going on and what's happening. They get, adjusted to the routine to make you think like they really work there, but that person legit crazy, bro. Like that ain't it. And one quick little thing let you show it real fast. Like they're a hot ass mess, and they need to be in there. Like, so now we're gonna look into the tarot. So first card out, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is a change, a turn, an event, a wheel. The wheel's turning. We can't. We don't know when the wheel is gonna turn. We don't direct the wheel. It just pretty much turns. Sometimes the wheel will be in your favor. Sometimes it's not in your favor. Um, we have no control over it. But we know sometimes we have like I don't think I said it in this pile. It was in the other pile. We have some moments where we're down, or some seasons where the money is not flowing as fast as it used to. That's okay. It's alright. We don't have to panic. We don't have to freak out. But you know, just take it into consideration. It's a change. It's a shift, pretty much. Oh shit! We got the we have the devil. Like they cuckoo for fucking like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like legit they ate shit. Never gonna be shit. Like just trying to keep you stuck in your head. Lies. And they knew. That's the shit. That's like you're fired. You see how his legs are on fire, liar, liar, pants on fire. They legit like come on, like there's like, but I don't have an explanation, and it's because you ain't shit. It's just you ain't shit. Like the devil does things for ego, pride, materialistic reasons, superficial reasons. Create illusions, lie to you to try to keep you stuck in something that you don't really want to be in, or that they don't even want to be in anymore. And it's like negative energy that feeds itself, and just spiral and go around and around when it really doesn't need to. And like I said before, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. You don't like ducks, you leaving that duck there. Like you're not gonna let it touch you to imprint on you, because then it's gonna follow you. It's time to change that around. Break free from that devil energy. Free yourself from ancient ass people. And then we have the King of Cups, the Father of Cups, which he's wishy-washy from time to time, and that could get you into some stuff, like holding back your emotions and holding back what you need, what you want to say, or how you feel about the situation. We had that love and compassion. It's time to start caring for yourself and loving yourself. Stop giving your love to people who don't appreciate your love. See, the Nine of Pentacles. It's all about I said Nine of Wands. What is the Nine of Wands? The Nine of Wands is persevering. Perseverance. It is also like a wounded warrior, but he is persevering to continue, defending himself and standing up and doing what's right until he's free and liberated from this devil energy. So if let's say you can't like just cut it off real fast and like rip the band-aid off, be like, I'm done. Ugh, leave me alone. Like delete my number, right? You slowly start pulling yourself away. You slowly stop hanging out with them or socializing with them or like really paying much mind to them. You start liberating yourself from them. Freeing yourself. You feel more content and stable by yourself than with this group of people. Like I said before, you free yourself from this devil energy, those chains that's keeping you stuck and restricted. You freeing yourself from that. And then we see Five of Wands, the conflict. There will be, there, because the Five of Wands is all like a conflict and a change and a transition. But with the 501s, there's like a group of people fighting that you or playing that you can't even tell. But with the devil here, it's legit like it could be like internal conflict, external conflict, but it's just conflict that you need to free yourself from in order to move on and move forward. Rather than fighting destiny, you know, you might actually want to work with it. Okay, free yourself from that devil energy. Okay, start loving yourself, caring for yourself. Okay, stop giving love where you're not getting love back. You know, don't try to use your love and your emotions as a weapon. You know, um, I'm gonna do. I did the affirmation deck for the other group, so I'm gonna do it for you as well. Cause Cause, cause with the devil here and the king of cups, like from time to time he could be an asshole. Like he could, cause he holds the ace of cups, right? And the ace of cups is a nice cup. It's supposed to be like the holy grail, um, uh, a, a solid love offer or creative idea or your intuition, your spirituality. Like it's a lot in the ace of cups, right? And where the queen of cups, she can give the full cup of love and receive the full cup of love. She has no problems doing that. She can care for herself, love herself, and love others people around her. She's very caring, nurturing, and kind, right? Now the king of cups do the exact same thing. He holds the cups, but for him, emotions is above him for some reason. Above him. He will love, say, you can say that he loves you to the moon and back, okay? And he might actually do really love you to the moon and back. But with this 501s here, he won't show that or act that to you. That devil is like, it's a fear for him to do that and put like to let you know that because it's a fear of being hurt. And rather than doing that, you know, he sprinkles the love here and there or barely says I love you, but it's implied, you know. It's just like like you, that's not, no, it's like fuck boy energy, you know. And it's time to change that around. Okay, free yourself from that. Don't do this anymore. That's it. Got a couple of affirmations here. So also, right? Because I was looking at his feet and I was looking at the background. And I was like, for what? It's pretty much the same colors, right? The yellow, orange, and red background. And red is supposed to be your root chakra, right? Feeling stable and grounded and secure in yourself and your environment and stuff like that. Being grounded. And your sacral chakra is all about like how you feel about yourself, your sexuality, your self-esteem, your self-worth. And your yellow is supposed to be your solar plexus, you taking action and stuff like that. If you're taking action on superficial and materialistic things, then yeah, you might attract some fuckboys and some loony people, some crazy ass people, okay? And you know, you have to realize that, like, acknowledge that. And if you want to attract more suitable offers, you have to stop, you know, giving these fuckboys the time of day, pretty much. Go for something, you know, out the ordinary, out the box, change the situation. Um, Also, because the three lower chakras is supposed to represent like earthly, materialistic stuff, and that's what the devil card is also supposed to represent, which is why he had the pentacle on his forehead. It's also supposed to represent like being obsessive, like obsessing over pentacles and money and like status, and that will keep you stuck and stuff, thinking that you have like a reputation to uphold and all this other stuff that will cause a lot of conflict when you want to break away from something and walk away, but it goes against your your reputation and stuff like that. It's just like, who cares, bro? Like, it's just, you know, it's that devil energy. You're trying to put, like, create that fear and illusion that your reputation is this thing that you need to uphold, and if you walk away from this, everyone will laugh at you. You look some like you like it's just, you know, live your life the way you need to live your life, okay? So you don't have to be all angry and take your anger out on other people, because nobody got time for that. Then we have, what are 10 things I love about myself and why? What do I love most about myself? And the affirmation is, I love and respect myself deeply. Next card is, what do I know to be true today that I didn't know a year ago? That Elon Musk is autistic. I didn't know that. Bet you didn't know. Now you know. Look at that. You're welcome. Today is a new day, and it brings with it a new set of opportunities for me to act on. You know, learn something new every day. It's very fun. It's very interesting. Keep you on your toes. I don't think I have another fun fact for you. Oh yeah, with the chrome things. There you go. If you overthinking and you asking for answers or seeking answers, like I said here before, the spirit will try to help you give you those answers. Oh, again, there's an owl. I kept looking at the owl and I was like, for what? Because the owl's over here. You see, they trying to help you so the wheel could turn in your favor. But if you stuck chained with the devil, you got to free yourself. So it's probably trying to tell you in your dreams, like, bruh, whatever you're suppressing, your subconscious definitely gonna tell you. If you like overthinking in your head, once you like sleep and have like that, like a little break moment in time to like relax, your brain just relax, you're not overthinking anything, spirit will definitely give you those messages, but like, download, 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 okay? And it's trying to tell you what you need to act on. Free yourself from this wishy-washy devil energy, liberate yourself, and you will feel less at conflict of it, and, you know, less stressful, and have these negative thoughts, and, you know, the wheel will turn in your favor. But right now, the will not be in your favor if you keep going back and forth, competing with what that you don't need to compete with, okay? You don't need to compete with anybody but yourself. And then we have, you know, from a year ago, that's what you need to compete with, okay? Be better than the person that you was yesterday. And then we have, what is abundance according to you? How do you manifest abundance? And we have the pentacle here. You could be over like thinking about it and obsessing about it. You know, that's materialistic and very superficial. You will attract other materialistic and superficial people around you as well, that will just try to view you as competition, trying to use you to like to get ahead. And, you know, funny enough, then we have you think you can dance, and then, you know, these two shows is you pretty much, you know, competing with other people to get a chance, get that shot and stuff like that. It's just like, for money, and keeping that on your mind and saying this is a competition and doing anything and everything to be the one, like the person on top, when it's just like, you gotta free yourself from that. You're not in competition with anybody but yourself. Then we have the opportunity Opportunities and abundance is all around me. You have opportunities twice, but you have to love yourself and respect yourself to say no to what you want to say no to. Don't sell yourself out and, say yes to something that you don't want to do. That, you know, like if you do it, you feel like, I don't say less proud, but you have less respect for yourself. It was like, you know, like your rock bottom in a way, I guess. You know? But we have, why am I worried about others' opinions? How can I stop worrying about what others think? And that's that devil energy. Think about, And see, what I said, that will keep you stuck. You got to free yourself from that. That's that chain that's keeping you stuck and bounded and shackled. And then the affirmation is, I am unaffected by the judgment of others. You gotta free us, those liars, pants on fires. Um, One thing I heard that's kind of pretty much uplifting and very good is that if you won't go to these people or ask that person for advice, it doesn't matter which criticism or what they say about you, because you're not dealing with it. Oh, and then we also have the feathers. You see, feathers came back. You see, spirit is here trying to help you, free you, liberate you from this devil and this wishy-washy energy, but you're trying to fight them on it, and they trying to be like, ma'am, I'm trying to help you, okay? Trying to help. We have, are you sleeping? If you're tired, okay, take a nap. Sleep. Overthinking and over worrying, no, that's sleep. It's okay. It's alright. You're gonna wake up, probably feel, things start making a little bit more sense, you know what to act on. Or you just simply, get the answer in your dream, and then you start, you wake up, if you remember your dream, and you know what to take action on and stuff like that. Or you was able to process it in your dream and able to move on and let it go. And we have, what self-limiting belief have I been clinging to? How would my life be better if I banish this belief? So self-limiting, self-restricting, devil energy. And we have, I stand for my beliefs. If it no longer suits you or serves you, no longer makes sense to you, throw it away. If it's, you will no longer be battling with yourself, you feel free. You throw it, just throw it away. It's fine. Then we have, what fears are at the heart of my negative thoughts? How can I reduce how can I redirect my energy to positive thinking? And we have, I release all negative thoughts of the past and all worries about the future. And I'm going to go back and reiterate and go again, because we have 39. 39 reduced to 12. Well, it equals 12 and 12 reduced to 3. Right? Boom. And then we have 44, which I said was support. Right? And we pretty much have the wings and the owls that came back. Pretty much proving like spirit is trying to support you and help you out here. Right? Right. But 4, that equals and reduced to 8. Right? 8 is all about your personal power, your personal actions, ourselves versus our egos, right? And movement as well. And 10, like I said before, is a completion, something ending. 7 is internal works, and but it's also like a struggle as well from time to time. And then we have the 5 of Wands here, which indicates that struggling. battling something. And now we have, with the Wheel of Fortune, a 10. 2 tens. Things have to come to an end, come to a completion to move forward. No, it's a will, but you have to make like a 180 turn for things to change. If you can do a 360, you're just right back at where you were. It has to be 180. And, then move forward. Then the Devil card that's 15. And 15 reduced to 6. 6 is, you have to communicate your needs and communicate what is not suiting you, and to be able to reform, it's reflecting pretty much. You have to reflect on your life and what, your surroundings, what's keeping you stuck and stagnant, what are you believing that's no longer suiting you, and then communicate those needs that's no longer, suiting you, and, communicate to whoever you need to communicate to in order to move on and, move forward. Reflect and reform, pretty much. And then we have 9, again, which is all about, no, we don't have 9 again. We have 9, which is all about, releasing and letting go. And, so you can have that ending, that completion, that close. And then 5 is temporary. It's a conflict, a change, a transition. So, you feel like this internal battle. You have to reflect on it. See what's making you happy, what's not making you happy. Communicate whatever is not making you happy. See if you can, work on better, and if you can't, just simply walking away and leaving it where it is so you can find better and they can find better. And then we have, when do I feel most confident with myself? How can I remind myself to be confident every day? And then the affirmation is, I am confident. And then the next one is, how would my life change if I accomplish all my goals? What would my life look like? What does it feel like to be in this position? And then the affirmation is, my goals and dreams become my reality. And the next and last card is, what are 3 simple ways I can love myself every day? What are 5 qualities I already have that I love about myself? We have, I am grounded, I am loved, and I am enough. Talking about that root chakra, you see it? You see it? You're grounded. And then, the devil will try to make it seem like, the devil energies will try to make it seem like you're the only one that's going through this, to try to make you feel isolated and ashamed and guilty about stuff and stuff like that. But it was just everyone has their own little path, their own little journey that they've been through. Everyone has embarrassing moments and stuff like that. It's not just you, so you don't have to beat yourself down about it. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. It's okay. There was something that we believed at some point in time that made absolutely no sense. And we have to release it and let it go and move on. It's a part of life. It's what you do. It's part of growing. It's learning. But yeah, that's all that I'm seeing for you for this reading, pal 2. If you feel like this reading resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, thank you for watching. Bye! welcome to your reading. I'm about to say, if you feel like this reading resonated with you, that was the end. Pretty much the end. We have 3 questions here. We have, what do you want that you don't have? What can you do to better appreciate what you do have? And what are you most grateful for? So let's see what we have here. First we have Moon Goddess 41. I am in harmony with the flow of the moon's energy in all phases of life. 41 reduced to 5s, and 5s is conflicts, changes, transformations, temporary. Then we have Reach for Your Dreams 30. I am the creator of my own dreams and accomplish them with confidence. In 30s, it's pretty much 310, so it's like 3 things coming to an end or like a completion. But either way, 3 is, collaborating, teamwork, building, working together. And next we have release. I release that which no longer serves my highest purpose with gratitude and love. And that is 28. And 28 is 10. Well, didn't I just talk about like things coming to... Yeah! It could be 3 things coming to an end. That you're letting go and release. Well, it could be 3 things that you're releasing and then, letting them come to an end so you can reach and accomplish your goal. Then you have like a little leaf here, so in leaves are supposed to represent life, things growing and stuff like that. So you might be letting 3 things go in order for something to grow. Or you need to let 3 things go to grow in order to grow and move on and move forward. I created a new deck. Right? Because remember I have the character deck. Right? If you're new here, I have a character deck, which is anime, movies, and like memes and stuff like that. Now I have a reality TV show deck. It's just reality TV shows. So it's making an appearance today. We have Be Quiet from 11 Hip Hop Hollywood. I don't remember who said it. I'm gonna be honest with you, but you releasing like shutting up people that's no longer working out for you, suiting your highest good and your growth. They not, they weren't shooting with you in the gym. You're just leaving them out there. And then we have people are really intimidated by me, my attitude, and my confidence. It starts a lot of drama. Bad Girls Club. You reaching out for your goals and your dreams and accomplishing them. Not a lot of people have the same drive or, power as you do or confidence as you do to actually do that. So you might, be a little bit intimidated and try to, bring you down, knock you down, try to fill your head with a whole bunch of doubts to try to slow you down. But if, you shut them up, like, be quiet, you don't care. Like, you're not allowing it to bother you. And then we have Bitch Don't Play With Me. Bad Girls Club. Like I said, they try to fill your head with a whole bunch of doubts, slow you down from your dreams. You just like, shut up. Like, leave me alone. Like, I'm gonna focus on me, you focus on you. Don't worry about what's on my plate, worry about what's on your plate. Okay? I don't want your problems. And next we have I Am an Emotional Gangster. I Cry Once a Month. 11 Hip Hop Hollywood. Right? Like, so you, like, those 3 things that you're releasing, you letting go, like, it might hurt you, might be bittersweet, but as of right now, because you see, like, the water in the river, but, like, as of right now, it's not hitting you, right? That you're letting this go, right? You just focus on your dreams and your goals, your aspirations right now. That later on, when you actually have it, and like you giving yourself credit, you like reflect on it. You think about all the people that you lost and all the people that downed you or put try to. Cause I believe it was Cardi B that said this. And everyone just thought she was just gonna be a stripper. She was never gonna make it as a rapper and stuff like that. You have to have that drive and that attitude to keep going, to keep fighting, to keep putting yourself out there, to keep reaching your goals and accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. And you know, there's gonna be sometimes some people gonna say some things that's gonna hurt your feelings. You could cry if you need to, but don't let it stop you or slow you down or make you give up in any way, shape, or form. Then we have, if you come at me on some disrespectful shit, hold on. If you come at me with some disrespectful shit and you're in arm's reach, anybody can get slapped. Bad Girls Club. Like, you standing 10 toes. Like I said, your emotional game. There might be some things that they might say that might hurt your feelings, and you might react in a certain way, shape, or form, right? But you already know that it's because they trying to slow you down and knock you off your game because they're not on it, and they trying to catch up to you or try to slow you down to try to keep you stuck and keep you where you want to be, degrade you in some way, shape, or form to, try to put you in your place when it's just like, it's not up to them to tell you where your place is. It's up to you to tell them where your place is and where you want to sit and what you gonna eat and what you gonna do. Okay? Like, it is what it is. And then we have, that's my opinion. Real Housewife. I don't know which one, but yeah, you just telling people to be quiet. You don't need the opinions. You're releasing the opinions of others that no longer suit you and serve you. They're just slowing you down and try to play with you. You like, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, ma, don't play with it. Like, you're just no. And we have, I will find the dumpster you live in and I will beat your ass, bitch. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Yo. So it's like you're not allowing anybody to, like I said, to stop you from achieving your dreams, slow you down. Like you're accomplishing your dreams with a vengeance. Like you're just focused on that and trying to not even prove people wrong, but just focus on your dreams and your goals and your aspirations and making that money, getting your bag, hustling, and not caring what the naysayers is saying. Like, you just continue going to do you and continue fighting and continue hustling. Pretty much, like, even like I said, to prove them wrong, but you're not even really focusing on them. It's for you. You're trying to prove that you can do this for you. Like, you're not even caring about what they trying to say. Then we have, I'm not here to make friends. That's like damn near every show. Every show. Every competitor show, all that. Like, I'm not here to make friends. Like, you're here to make money. Like, you're not here to kiki and ha and socialize and talk about the next person and talking about the next person's struggles like you're not struggling as well. Like, nah, you trying to get in your bag, focus up, make money, and achieve your goals just like the next person trying to achieve their goals and release whatever needs to be released to move on and move forward. Because with the moon goddess here, the moon's is in cycle, and you're gonna have some ups, you're gonna have some downs. It's a cycle. Just how Nipsey Hussle was like, the marathon continues. Like, it's a race, it's a cycle. You gonna continue running that race, going around and around in that cycle until you accomplish what you want to accomplish. And even when you do, you might end up starting something else or bringing it to the next level and expanding on what you just made, Then we have Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. Either you stop trying to change people or people stop trying to change you, because that shit's not gonna work. You need to do you, and they need to do them. Next we have, oh wow, we have sex. And that's 44. And that's two fours. And this pretty much could be like spirit supporting you. With the angels here, and we have the little dots supporting you, looking after you, protecting you. And then we also had dream, which is 42. And that's 6. But 44, that you add it up, and that's reduced to 8. And 8 is your personal power, personal action, ourselves versus our egos. And then 6 is all about reflecting and reforming, communicating our needs in order to, have a beautiful environment. So with this release, like if you're, the people that you're around, you no longer, happy with them, they're not meeting your needs, you communicate with them. You can, read up on some things that you want to try, communicate with them to release whatever is like stagnant or stuck. And if, y'all tried and it didn't work, you let them go, and you let them go so you can continue growing and they can continue growing. Now we're going to do the tarot. So we have the 5 of Swords, which is short-sighted thinking, also self-sabotage, not being able to pick and choose your battles wisely, and that tends to bite you in the ass. But the story behind the 5 of Swords, right? In the normal tarot, you see somebody like taking or like holding the swords and 2 people walking away. So it's like the person that has the swords in his hand is saying, like, one thing that I read was that he waited till like the battle was over and pretty much done, and then came and like took like the swords of like dead soldiers to try to make it seem like he actually fought. That's short-sighted, because there would be somebody that pretty much kept record and knew who fought and stuff like that. So it's kind of weird that your name never showed up in any sort of documents, but you have this person's sword. That's short-sighted. You would think that through. And also like being a coward. Not picking and choosing your battles wisely. And especially if someone try to give you an offer and they reject that offer without actually like asking questions, finding out if you like it was something that works for you or doesn't work for you, or you didn't find out, you hurt yourself blocking something off that could actually be beneficial for you. And because you see here we have like the crosses, and this one isn't crossed, so it's like somebody was more open-minded than the other person. And but just saying no cut it off real fast when either, because somebody was closed off to it, didn't want to be open-minded and try new things. And it's like, okay, you could let that person go and move on to somebody else. And see, like, to the people you can communicate with that has no problem learning or keeping an open mind and experiencing new things and trying new things. Oh, you put these 2 over together, so I guess they read together. We have the 8 of Swords, which is overthinking. And then we have the Page of the Knight of Pentacles. And then these 2 came out together, so I'm going to read them together. So, the Knight of Pentacles, he already a slow-moving, like, energy. Because sometimes he gets stopped at the water, the emotions is too much for him to handle. And he's very stubborn. But with the overthinking here, he has to stop overthinking and believe in himself to know that he can actually do it, to move on and move forward. And then, but with the 8 of Swords, just like with the 5 of Swords, like I said, is self-sabotaging. The Eight of Swords could be, self-denial, like you saying yes to things that you actually want to say no to. Trying to change for people, or other people trying to change you. And, things will continue to be, like, moving very slowly until you say no to what you actually want to say no to and defend yourself. And realize that you can't please everybody, but it's very important for you to be happy with who you are and yourself, right? And, there's going to be some people that's going to be happy with you or pleased with you and love you just, because you love you, like you love you, you're happy, you're, uplifting and, you know, doing your best and doing your dreams and your goals and aspirations. And then you find those people that loves you unconditionally. But then you're going to find some people that, just love using you. So you have to be able to decipher those people. Those people that's just, like, that love to use you, release them and let them go. And then keep the people that loves you unconditionally. And until then, things will continue moving slowly. Next, we have the Tower. Until then, because the Tower is like a sudden change, a shift. It's like once you find that out, come to that realization, then, things will change quickly. You release whatever needs to be released and let it go. So, because the Tower, like a Tower has to happen for the star to come in, right? And the star, for the star is a wish and a manifestation, but it's all about like being vulnerable and with yourself and other people, living in your authentic truth. And the Tower is a change and a shift, a very abrupt, it's very sudden. You never know when it's gonna come and stuff like that. So it might be like, and the Knight of Pentacles is like the second slowest energy. So first slowest energy is the Ace of Pentacles, which is supposed to be like a solid offer. And then the Knight of Pentacles is supposed to be bringing you an offer, moving you, moving to an offer, bringing you an offer, bringing you a message of, wealth or money and stuff like that. And it might take some time. But once it comes, you have to act on it fast or you miss that opportunity, Rather than overthinking it and overanalyzing, thinking that it's not for you, you can't do it. Think of, like, what if you succeed? Rather, it's like, oh, what if I fail? What if you accomplish it? What if you succeed? What if it's a success? What if you, like, if you have to learn and read something, that's fine, that's cool. Somebody, like, everybody was a student at some point in time, like, even the teacher, the person that, like, wrote that book, had to go be a student to then teach other people. It's a part of life. You learn things every day. And then we have the Ten of Cups, which can sometimes be a lot of fairyland. With the rainbows here, you suddenly realize that the things that you thought made you happy no longer makes you happy, and you probably start reading up on the things that actually do make you happy, or to try to find out things that actually do make you happy, or taking action on things that actually do make you happy. I'm gonna do the affirmation because I did it for the other two decks, so I might as well do it for you too. But yeah, with the Five of Swords pretty much book ending, the Ten of Swords is you sabotaging your own happiness, trying to please other people, and saying yes to things that you actually want to say no to, and overthinking it, thinking that that's gonna bring you success or anything. No, it's just going to bring you drama and people trying to use you. I can't even hear my little music over these little road workers. And Another thing is with the yellow and then the orange and the red, it's all about your root chakra. Well, red is your root chakra, orange your sacral chakra, and yellow is your solar plexus. And your root chakra is how is all feeling stable and grounded and secure in yourself and your environment. And orange is about your sexuality, your self-care, not self-care, your self-esteem, self-worth, having self-respect, um, how you feel about yourself pretty much. And then your solar plexus is your, like, how you take action and moving on and moving forward and stuff like that, your confidence. And it's your lower three chakras are supposed to be like very materialistic and grounded, where the like the other upper three, like your throat, third eye, and crown, is more spiritual. So your heart has to be open and be able to translate and interpret, soul, spirit messages, to be able to translate it and tell the rest of your body what's going on, which is materialistic. It doesn't really understand, soul energy or like spiritual energy. It's material. It's superficial, earthly, animalistic in a way. Those animal urges. Primal urges? There we go. Not animal urges. Let's see if there's any more affirmations before our thing. Okay. Hold on, the card fell. Okay. So, we have, am I in control of what am I in control of in this moment? If I could do anything, what would it be? And then the affirmation is, I am in control. Honestly, I know I probably say like, you're in control of your safety, how you feel about yourself, your emotions, your mental, and like caring for yourself. And it's very important to take care of yourself, right? So when somebody else needs you to be like, like in certain situations where like a friend is down, right, and they need that person to talk to, and like they knew that they can go to that person and talk to them and they won't feel no type of way about it. So you have to take care of yourself to be strong for somebody else when they need that time, so when they need somebody to be strong for them, like, and not even just like a friend, but like even a child or stuff like that. You can be strong for that child. You, like, when they're not able to handle the situation, like, you can read on whatever you need to read on, learn whatever you need to learn to handle whatever needs to be handled. Not being so like short-sighted and the blind leading the blind. But you're like, in like life and in general, I would say that you are in control of your actions and how you react to things and stuff like that. How, your feelings. And then we have, what does being enough means to me? What are some reminders I can give myself when I start to feel inadequate? Which is that, that five, that why you end up with saying yes to things that you actually want to say no to is to please other people, so you don't feel so left out or feel like cast out, or like being the odd man out and stuff like that. It makes you feel inadequate, but that's causing you to live this fantasy and this delusional life and slowing you down. You have to change that quickly. And then we have, I am enough. Right, you can take actions, You're in control of taking actions on your goals. You're in control of, you know, your feelings. If you, no one can say no for you other than you. Okay? No one can read your mind. No one knows if you like it, if you don't like it. You have to say that, communicate that, vocalize it. Next we have, how can I use my past to my advantage? And then the affirmation is, every experience in my life helps me to grow. So you know, I was talking about that leaf. Yeah. You release some things and it like, or use it to help you, like release it and heal from it and help, and it starts to help you grow. Like you turn those, you know, it'd be like you turn lemons into lemonade and stuff like that. If you don't like lemonade, you can turn it to any lemon dessert that you like. Okay, it doesn't matter, but you turn it into something else. You turn those hardships into like something prosperous or beneficial. Like you you turn your hardships into a book with this read here, stuff like that. Or you learn from other people's hardships in order to move on and move forward. Um, to help you like get ahead and like find a way out or something. You know, to grow, to get a new aspect, a new idea, a new, what is that? Perspective. There we go. Like it's just also the tower card with the eights. I said that it's ourself versus our ego. The tower card also means like an ego death and a spiritual awakening. And it's like once you're spiritually awake or you're awakened to stuff, fairy tales and like illusions and stuff like that, you'll be able to see through it. And it irritates you, it annoys you, it bothers you. And you can't unsee it. It's like a truth you can't unknow. Something you can't unsee. It's there, it's stuck with you forever. You're aware of it, and if you try to pretend like carpet sweep it, push it under the rug and try to make it seem like everything is okay when it's not okay, and you know it's not okay, then yeah, things will be slowed down until you make those changes. You continue having those, you know, the tower moment can also be like hitting rock bottom pretty much. So you can also be having those, a lot of tower moments, hitting rock bottoms, a lot of things not working out until you make those changes and release what needs to be released. And then we have, when was the last time I truly felt alive? What can I do to feel like that more often? And then the affirmation is, when I stop and take a breath, I notice I have wings. Oh, again, because I was looking at I was looking at it, but I didn't say anything about it. Almost skipped it. But it's a butterfly, right? And butterflies are supposed to represent change and transformation, right? But you see how it's all in the cocoon? It's not fully out yet. Well, you see its wings. So it's almost time to get out of, you know, the cocoon and to to become this butterfly. But seeing that it has its wings, it's already a butterfly. But it's keeping itself stuck in something that it doesn't need to be stuck in. You have to transform that, change that, and then you have your real Ten of Cups rather than this fake fantasy. You know? Like trying to worry about what other people's thinking or live for other people, or trying to please other people. You start, you know, realizing the best way to live is to do what makes you happy. And there's gonna be some people that love you unconditionally and just want you to be happy, and then there's some people that were just using you, that, you know, don't really care about your happiness. They just want to continue using you. And once you no longer, you know, if you put like some boundaries up and be like, yeah, no, I'm no longer doing that, there's gonna be some people that be like, all right, cool, no problem. Those are people that love you unconditionally, and then there's gonna be some people that has like a whole uproar and a whole tizzy over it because they only liked you because of that. or the things they can get by knowing you, they using you and appreciated that stuff and things like that. And you have to let that go and be able to move on and move forward. Also, lakes is supposed to represent like your subconscious and stuff like that. And your subconscious, you suppress a lot of things, overthink a lot of things, and you know be or slow to move or slow to act on the stuff that we've repressed or try to keep down and make ourselves feel guilty about. So it's just like you have to start releasing those guilts and building those confidence within yourself and trusting yourself that you can do whatever you set your mind to. It might not be right away, it might not be quick, it might take some time for it to grow, but it will grow. And then we have what skills and qualities do I currently possess to achieve my dreams? How can I strengthen or add to these capacities? And then the affirmation is, I have the power to achieve my dreams. And we have reach for your dreams. Have faith in your dreams. Continue going. Keep pushing. Learn whatever you need to learn. Read whatever you need to read. Learn what you need to learn. Release what you need to release. Have confidence in yourself. Know that it's not going to happen right away. It's going to take some time. But it is possible. And once you make that change and you make that shift, or you see that truth that you can't unseen, and you know that you can't go back to just pretending like everything's okay or people pleasing. Like once you as a former people pleaser, once you realize there's a lot of people that will try to take your kindness for a weakness, and you have to set those boundaries, unless they just want to be playing hokey pokey with your life, in and out, and it's just like no, it's either you're in or you're in, or you're out. I don't care. Okay, not that I don't care. I care. It's either you're in, or you're out. If you're out, I don't care. Like, you made those choices. I'm not fighting for you to be in my life. You feel me? But if you chose to go out, and then don't get mad at me that you can't come back in. You made those choices. Like I said, you made those choices to walk out. And now that I have boundaries, or you thought that you were an exception to certain things, you can come back whenever you please. And now you're realizing that you can't. It is what it is. Okay? You do your life, I'm gonna do my life. If you really appreciated me and cared for me, you wouldn't have abandoned me and left me alone, walked away or whatever, stuff like that. You would have been here with me, helped me accomplishing my dreams. I'm helping you accomplishing your dreams and your goals. We growing, we laughing together, we learning together, we kikiing, we ha-haing together and stuff like that. But if you walk out of my life and you decide to pop back up, and I'm just like, nah, I'm good, and you upset about it, you just cared about the things I did for you. You didn't actually care for me and my well-being. Because if you did, you will understand why, we don't want certain people around your energy and stuff like that, or being around you. You just focus on what you're focused on, accomplishing what you're accomplishing on, and moving on and moving forward and trying to grow. You're not trying to double back and live in the past or bring past into the present. You're just trying to continue moving forward and go, and doing what's best for you. But yeah, that's all that I'm seeing for this reading, pal 3. If you feel like this reading resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. I apologize from the road workers outside of my house making mad noise. But I hope this reading resonated with you. Like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, thank you for watching. Bye.